gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you. I found this in your snap. You hit me with your sugar. What was wrong with you? Tell me how I'm not good at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that?
You ain't even on me. Yeah. Fall back too close. You ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of your spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select. Don't come around to me. Better come correct. Different lives that we lead. I'm in the Nike check in a bag of Louis V. Two tone on my bitch, lights that make no sense, fall back for a minute, I swap on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights that make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even on me, trust my brothers from way back from the north, it's the end of your, spend it like they owe me. Ain't no ain't no time in this disease. It's the top of the shelf. It's that stretch to get at me, and it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Two tone on my wrist, lights that make no sense, fall back for a minute, I swap on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights that make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even on me, trust my brothers from way back from the north, it's the end of your, spend it like they owe me.
Convict. Akon and Young Jeezy. Trying to take it easy. Only way to go. And so.
Let's get it.
But if you're looking for me, I'll be on the block. I'm possibly down. Because I'm a rider.
Yeah.
I'm just a soul survivor.
Yeah.
So everybody know the game don't stop. Trying to make it to the top for your now. If you a rider.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
$18 already. 20. EV stuff. Desmond Bain beat prime Steph Curry in a 3-point contest. That's interesting. 83 to 36 in the first half. Golly. That's what I'm saying. Desmond Bain? And this, again, this is prime Steph, bro. Where's Middleton? Chris Middleton beat Steph. At the last chance, he beat Steph by 1 point. All right, Luka. What you just start so far? 3 out of 5. Oh. He's cooking, folks. He's Steph who? Steph who? I just started sitting. I just started sitting, man. So with these 7 points by Luka, he's on the record. I think there's like one guy left. I think it's Emmanuel Quickly. Yep. From the Raptors. Good luck, kid. Okay. 2 out of 5. Outside, Quickly going outside. But can you beat Steph? Can you beat Steph? That's the real question. It's possible. It may not be likely, but it's possible. Oh. Can you beat Steph? Oh. And Desmond Bain still won that.
1, 2. final round. Good points. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, Luka. We had a scorching hot set at 27. Say who's there? That's there. Sad, bro. What happened? Chris Mill got the lead with 22 points. That's what Desmond Bain can fucking do. Man had 29 points first round. Damn. Oh, so Chris Middleton. Look at Chris Middleton, though.
Chris Middleton won the NBA three-point contest, bro. Well, they didn't even give a chance to fucking finish. That's crazy. All right, so now it's a dunk contest. Who's in this? Hang on. Let's see. Shannon Sharp, Jalen Duren, Osura Thompson. I don't know who this is. Do you skip this? Because I don't think it's worth watching. You skip this? You skip this? All right, cool. All right, let's go to the game. All right, so like I said, the only Clipper on here is Kawhi. If I could only play as Kawhi, I would play. But fuck it, we're just gonna go ahead and just go ahead and watch the whole thing and commentate on it. So this like look at this real quick. So East is looking at Cade Cunningham at the point guard, which I think this should be different. I think Jay should be point guard. Whatever, it's whatever. But Cade Cunningham, James Harden, Jason Tatum at small forward, Giannis at power forward, and Anthony Davis at center. Then we also on the bench we have Tyler Herb. It's fucking Dochi like rapping over me. Fuck. Tyrese Halliburton, as a on the bench, as well as Paul George, Donovan Mitchell, LaMelo Ball, Bam Adebayo, Dylan Johnson, and Pascal Siakam. On the west side, we have Steph, Dame, LeBron, Wemby, Jokic. I feel like they should. I feel like they should switch, but whatever. Kawhi, Shea, Luka, Chris Paul, Kevin Durant, Zion Wilson, Jimmy Butler. Devin, should I change up the lineup at all, or keep it the same? On either scene. Should I trade anything or put anybody from the bench to the starting position or not?
Then I did the clown face, took him to the swamp meet. That was on a Saturday. Mud on the Prada boot, and that was on a bad day. I'm the hardest rapper to show training tape.
Switch Giannis to the five? Really? Okay, Giannis at the 5. Anthony Davis 5-4, Giannis at the 5. Even though I got Bam, no. Okay, all right. What about the west side? West side, we go on that. Well, Yogi said you want to be keep them the same. Switch Chris Paul and Dame, or keep it the same. Sure.
Okay. Don't wait me, let you ready for this problem. Mama always taught me you don't start those you
Durant over Wemby.
Finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off.
Okay, so would you put KD at small forward and put LeBron at power forward or no?
But now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing. Look, we mobbing. All in got time and what? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver, it's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a chokehold. K.O. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sailor, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back.
CP3, Steph, KD, Bron, Jokic.
Slither with these snakes on me, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. 200, Lord forgive me for these urges.
And Rob going east. Kate, James, and or switch Kate to James or not?
I slow up now, talking out that neck, but calm that down. Used to let that slide just to keep folks around. Now
Yep, good sense. All right.
in my bag in case they get loud. We pipe that smoke
This one is
down.
jersey.
Don't
That's
get me
what
rowdy.
good.
These
Fuck.
can't rap with it. Say they proudly. Bad,
Let's
bad
sit back and
man,
watch.
Larry. Serving face in season. I even brought my
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance.
All Stars got the first
certainly the Hollywood
possession.
crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world.
We got
music
CB3 and
stars.
Kate Cunningham. Step with the screen.
Everybody
Step with the
wants to
screen.
be a part of All-Star Week.
And
A
out
look
of
at the
bounds.
West All-Stars starting group.
Ravens starting
James is out there with Durant. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And here is the East now.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a
That's
blast.
step at 3.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And so James will bring it up with the West All-Stars. Paul outside.
Sure,
Pass
great,
to
right?
Jokic.
Oh, fuck.
Paul kicks to Curry.
Oh, nice
Now,
ball move,
here's
man.
Jokic.
That's nice.
Antetokounmpo defending. On its way from
Yeah,
Curry
right.
for 2. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're now joined by our...
You don't like the camera angle? I can change it. I guess, let's see. Well, how do I want it? Like, okay, like we can do broadcasts. Broadcast or on the floor. Traditional.
Our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Oh,
Coach
oh,
joked that if
oh,
he focused
oh.
on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 videos.
Okay, nice rebound by
featuring the
Giannis.
specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent
fuck is
those
Leaky
mistakes
Black?
from happening. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie.
They keep showing that.
So the East able to put the first points up on the board.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Cunningham finds Harden. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Offensive rebound. Jokic up and in on the layup.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now, here's Cunningham. Back to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
And they're 1 of 5
to the
start
floor.
this game. Just really haven't.
Oh, you should have shot that. You should have shot that earlier.
1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointers off the mark. Takes a step back. It's Curry outside. Up again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
There's just a little more defense in this game than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, and I like to see that, quite honestly. I mean, they're battling hard at both ends right now.
Outside for Davis. That's in.
There we go.
The assist from Cunningham.
Hey, he'll drop that 3 on you if you don't respect Davis from out there.
LeBron passes to Jokic. LeBron dishes to Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Okay, here we go. You got Kawhi in the game. Got Kawhi.
The East making a switch. George is checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Leonard's checked in.
All right, Kawhi, make this game interesting.
He doesn't get the second one.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Now George, following Chris Paul's 3-point attempt. Outside, Davis. Off target with his 3. The West trails by 4. Here's Paul.
They're doing layup. What the fuck is that?
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Back to Durant.
They got KD a small forward.
Outside Curry. Misses the 3.
Yeah. He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Steph had 1 bad 3-point contest, and he only hit stuff that. It's highly wrong.
Outside for Davis. Shoots the 3. They get it back. A shot by George. Wide
Ball
open.
game.
Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Halliburton's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Kevin Durant. Now here's Paul. Still scoreless. And here's
Hell yeah.
from 3. East grabs the miss. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden finds Halliburton. Takes a shot at the elbow. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Whenever that mid-range
1 for 11.
Halliburton is going to take advantage of it. He's a really good passer, but also an opportunistic scorer.
Steph, this
Curry as he lets it go. The West again cannot hit.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Excellent all-around performance.
This lead is insane.
The big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here is Paul. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Jokic against Antetokounmpo. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with
brother, this is sad.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
It's not CP3's fault. It's not. It's really Steph, bro. Steph is missing everything.
With some changes.
Steph is missing every single shot.
Johnson comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for James Harden. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Jokic. Luka Doncic comes in for Paul. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Curry.
So got Kawhi Leonard in the game. Nice.
Still yet to score. Pass to SGA. Wembanyama sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
George, no good. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he did.
And so it's the All-Star, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
They've got Adebayo. George is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Cunningham in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. And George kicks to Cunningham. With some arc. 6 on the shot clock.
Right, nice pass there. Oh, Kawhi, come on, man.
They grab their own miss. Launches a 3. And no good. The West trails by 9.
Kawhi.
Leonard the pass to Wembanyama. Some nice passing here by the West. SGA against Johnson. Good D by Johnson. Cunningham passes to Adebayo. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, KD. Over in the corner, Doncic. Over Cunningham. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Doncic has got 5.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. All-Stars with some changes. Giannis comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Tatum in for Johnson. LeBron checked in for the West. Curry comes in for Doncic. Halliburton finds Cunningham. And here's George. From the arc, Wembanyama with the rebound. Pass to Curry. LeBron a screen on Halliburton.
Yes, super awesome.
One in the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Stephen Curry. And here's George. He's got 6. For 3. Drills it from outside.
Wow, it's not in Katie's face.
George has got a pair of triples in the second now for the East All-Stars. SGA passes to Wembanyama. Curry kicks to LeBron. Over Halliburton. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Got that one up quick. And now an 11-point East All-Star lead.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Out to KD. LeBron outside. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. James has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside.
Oh, nice contest. Nice contest.
Wembanyama passes to Curry. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry.
I'm gonna say, you fucking made that.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Tatum dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Giannis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I thought you played it again.
We've seen that movie.
I thought you played it again. I already know.
Easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for George. James Harden comes in for Cunningham. And it's Mitchell in for Halliburton. LeBron shot is off. The East leading by 11.
And some of these, like, Steph could have easily made some of this.
Giannis driving to the rim. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
They settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Yo, Josh faded on LeBron too. That's fucking. That's he might be he like defensive as LeBron too.
Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And here's James outside.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been poor.
Oh my Lord!
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player
he's scoring everything. He's getting all these fucking rebounds too.
Share of action, spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things
open
about the All-Star game.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton.
How did you not make that? Whippy! Just dunk on him!
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
Last All-Stars shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they might give Kawhi a chance.
Davis is checked in for Mitchell. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Halliburton. Jokic, he's checked in for the West. Kevin Durant comes in for Leonard. James against Harden.
I'm trying to take this Harden. Yeah, that shot itself, but
Great D that time from James. The West trails by 17. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
It was a fucking 6-point game. What happened? Well, I know what happened. Shit.
LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
You got it. Why did he get a rebound? I don't know about Sid. He did get a rebound.
I mean, who's going to stop that?
Right side Davis. Over Wembanyama. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. That'll do it for the first half. East All-Stars ahead, ending the second quarter on a 15-6 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
But it's sad when Ohio State's a fucking free throw. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 29% field goal jump for the West All-Stars. Yeah, Giannis over here scoring just irreversible damage up there.
1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Chris Paul is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's LeBron James. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
I really
it really is. Oh, look at that elevation. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Y'all know we having fun, bro. This is insane.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And here's James outside. Drops in the tray. James has got 8 points.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The East leading by 16. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Davis
what a play! He still got it. He still got it.
Antetokounmpo inside. Jokic defending. Here's Harden. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. The West trails by 18.
Y'all know you're so dog. If he really just double team or whatever, you think you should have dog. Easy.
From 10 feet out, rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Curry.
What?
And the West from deep.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench.
So Steph can make that.
Get you a standing O.
Jokic a screen. Over in the corner, Paul. Shot clock at 5. Over Cunningham. And it's Paul missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Tatum. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Curry against Harden. And foul on the shot. So
is that what we're going to? Foul baiting?
It's going to be on James Harden.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
The East leading by 17. Harden outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always strive to get better.
The All-Star MVP Award, always such a prestigious honor, and it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. George is checked in, and West also making a switch. Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. A nice shot by KD.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Yo, can y'all rest Giannis?
Cunningham outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo.
Y'all can't even
out
get
of
the
bounds.
rebound.
The East All-Stars will keep it. Cunningham outside. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
KD passes to Paul. Back to Durant. Fires away from way outside.
Oh.
A long distance is buried. KD's got 5 points so far.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is what the big-time players in the league do. Anthony Davis just had his team get hit for a three-pointer on defense. He comes right back at him with a three of his own.
Oh.
Paul outside at the elbow. Jokic. 6 to shoot.
Back in.
Some nice passing here by the West. It's Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the West All-Stars. Davis with a screen on Paul.
Jokic, do that defense, bro. What you doing?
And throwdowns, AD's tough around that rack.
The West trails by 16. Bounce pass from Paul. Curry. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to George. To the paint. Looking for Cunningham. He gets it there.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Let me say. They need more minutes.
Harden. Steps back. A floater.
You should have just shot it. Never mind.
From downtown. He's got 14.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Outside for George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 12.
And that last three must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anthony Davis. Tatum comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Halliburton subbed in for James Harden. The West also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Jokic. LeBron comes in for
let me stay in for the long time.
Alexander is subbed in for Chris Paul.
They said. When they were so close.
Here's George. Yep.
Y'all let him do that.
George has got 5 points now.
That could have easily been swatted.
The lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the East All-Stars holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their...
Giannis better be starting.
And now
Giannis
let's go
in
back to a
SGA,
play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
All right, cool.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They got Jason Tatum, Antetokounmpo out there with Adebayo. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Halliburton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Curry. A three-pointer, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, Tatum in position. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kawhi's wide open. Kawhi's wide open.
He's looking for James and finds him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got to pay.
Out to James.
Kawhi's kind of wide open.
Pulls it up. And a little up that time, but it drops.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Mitchell outside. No good from outside. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 16. Wembanyama, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tatum's shot is off. Tatum's gone 1 of 4 so far. James, the pass to Curry.
LeBron. Sub, you got that. Pass the ball, bro. Pass the ball.
Curry gets it to go inside.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Adebayo with a screen on LeBron. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 19 points.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is at foregone conclusions.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Here's Wembanyama for 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And they pick up 2.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
The West trails by 18. Outside Curry. LeBron sets the screen for Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on LeBron. Halliburton, no good. To the middle. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Davis is checked in for Bam Adebayo. James Harden comes in for Mitchell, and it's Cunningham in for Halliburton. The West also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Kevin Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Paul in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like how composed Cunningham is. Lets the game and his shots come to him.
Now James. Here's Curry. 5 to shoot. It's off target.
What the fuck was that?
The East leading by 18.
So the crowd reacted like I thought someone was going to have me.
Tatum outside. Cunningham looking it over. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Curry. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Curry. Now Jokic. Outside Curry. Jokic trying to free himself up. Off the glass.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Tatum with a screen on Paul. The long shot, no good. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. They trail by 16. It's in there.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Late in the game, up big.
All right, GG's Giannis. GG's Giannis.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or
LeBron
ease
and KD,
up,
they tried, but it's not enough. Steph was inconsistent. Chris Paul shouldn't have showed up.
1:15 left to play in the final quarter.
They just ignored Kawhi.
They double team Curry. Durant. And the three misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Antetokounmpo outside.
I don't know. Look at it. Look at it.
The three is off. Harden's gone just
one. Look at him play.
Tonight. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Well, I got minutes. Like, he was on the floor, but I think he only got 2 rebounds. That was it.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
No one passing the ball. Oh my Lord!
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles.
Still had a couple threes that were actually like pretty. Those actually were like pretty impressive, but like.
Ball outside. Curry fires. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Ball against Cunningham. So it's the East All-Stars.
Dame didn't play. Zion didn't play.
And guys, while the result and the
Jokic did nothing to get rebounds, bro.
This was truly a night that
his defense
to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
On paper, they shouldn't have. On paper, they really shouldn't have. But Giannis' this game is insane. Adam Silver got a ball in this game. Cool. Yeah, Giannis looks fucking insane, bro. Let's look at this. Giannis went 11 for 14. 25 minutes, 23 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists. Anthony Davis, 14.7 rebounds, 6 for 10 shooting. Paul George, 5 for 8 shooting, 14 points. Cade Cunningham, 9 points, 7 assists, 4 for 7 shooting. Who didn't play? Pascal Siakam and LaMelo Ball did not play. Jesus, I can't talk. Jason Taylor only 1 for 5. It didn't even fucking matter. James Harden 2 for 8. It didn't even fucking matter. This nigga Giannis crazy. Those were the West Side. Fucking Steph Curry somehow had the most points. Made 4 of his 13 threes. 7 for 22 shooting overall. 22 points. No assists. Not a single assist. He didn't want to pass the fucking ball. LeBron James 6 for 10 shooting, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Kevin Durant 7 points, 3 for 8 shooting. SGA only played 10 minutes, but scored half his shots though at least. Luka only played 3 minutes, made all of his shots though. Jokic played 18 minutes, scored 2 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. He at least passed the ball around. They only shot twice and made 1. Wemby played 14 minutes, scored 1 point, 1 free throw, got 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 0 for 2 shooting. Kawhi. Chris Paul. 18 minutes, no points, no rebounds, 3 assists, 0 for 3 shooting, also with 2 turnovers. Kawhi Leonard. 15 points. 15 minutes, 0 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, only tried 1 shot. His highlights is rebounds. Because this light-skinned motherfucker right here wanted to go 7 for 22. Didn't want to pass the fucking ball to nobody. But wanted to make these tough-ass shots. Tough-ass shot. Should have passed it. Nope. You just got lucky and made that one. Wide open. Could have been 3, but no. Made a long 2. Tough-ass shot. You could have easily had passed it, but you want to be difficult. Foul baiting and shit. That was actually a pretty good shot, I ain't gonna lie. Good shot. Now this is the one. He was like way back there. He made that. So that was actually the only one that's impressive. But did not want to pass the fucking ball.
Dollar bill, yo.
Insane.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Primo, dynamic duo.